Hello, everyone. I'm feeling much better today. Throughout my day, I did some research, I listened to videos, and I formed my own opinion. And I feel any business can have a few, or maybe just a couple of bad actors in the background. And I feel that Linqto is getting rid of them. And they're not going to close down their business. They want to thrive, they want to succeed, they want to, be successful. I'm just going to share with you. Follow. If you watched my video yesterday, I was very upset because I learned that there were shenanigans going on behind the scenes because of greed, dishonest ways of getting people on board to buy pre-IPO companies' shares. I guess private equity before it goes IPO. I'm really trying here. I think I know enough that I made sound decisions on, what companies I wanted to invest in. I always wanted to own a little piece of Ripple, and I believe that I do. And I believe Linqto is going to fix what went wrong. And the research I did today while I was out and about, I had a busy day, man. I did a little bit of everything. And I'm also going to speak about a couple of YouTube channels that sponsored. They always claim they're sponsored by Linqto. I feel they didn't have anything to do with that. Anyway, let me show you the back end. Now, when I finally was able to buy Ripple shares, I tried a few times. It didn't go through. I said, let me try one more time. I was home. Let me try one more time. I bet you if I pay cash. I was hoping for a credit card. And I lived without, and I worked, and I paid cash. And it went through. But I didn't have to prove anything. It just went right through. And I learned that with Linqto, for new investors on their platform, $1,000 minimum. So that's why I got away with it. And I also got away with it because I didn't have to show any proof. Let me show you. This is the back end of my Linqto investor profile. Verify accreditation. You see the word. I know I'm not saying it right. However, when you go here, 200K plus income for each of the past 2 years, expected to continue in the future. I'm not that. Then you go here, manually upload documents, email a financial professional. No, I don't have to do that because I'm not that. 1 million net worth, I'm not that. They want you to prove it. Manually upload documents. I didn't have to go through any of this. So, and then a 300K combined, if you're married, a couple, and Series 765 or 82 license. And I looked that up. I understand. You can look it up. I'm none of those. But I didn't have to supply any of that. And that's not my fault. They have to take accountability for their mistake. But I still support Linqto. And I will. I think they're going to be around for years. I feel they're going to fix what went wrong. I felt blessed when I did it. I was like, I guess they just wanted cash. I don't blame them. They know I'm not an accredited investor. They wanted cash. And I got away with it. And I felt so blessed. And I don't need more than 10 because it's not all about the money when it comes to owning Ripple. I mean, it is. But if you follow me, you know. I really wanted a little piece of that financial infrastructure because I'm a huge supporter of XRP. So I feel Linqto. They will get back to me. I did ask what now. I don't want to lose those shares. And let me see here. Wrong one. I'll talk about that in a moment. I covered my information. This is the back end of the Ripple shares that I own. It's in my name. I own these. They're mine. You see the statement? I was browsing around. I'm not worried. I think that something is going to happen. It's going to be one of two things. In my opinion, they're either going to say we should have never did that. We should have never allowed that to happen. We got to give you your money back. Or Alexa off. Alexa stop. Or they're going to figure out how can we let this woman keep her shares. I don't think I'm going to miss out on this. I don't think all of a sudden, I'm just going to lose out on that money. There's too much proof. There's too much, paperwork. You sold it to me. You shouldn't have done it if that's the case. It's not my fault that they had bad actors on their end, but I feel they're fixing it. I could keep saying the same thing, but I'm not. Let's move forward. Digital asset investor. Digital perspectives. Our sponsor. They promoted them big. Do I feel that these two men that were at the XRP party in New York City had anything to do with the back end shenanigans that happened at Linqto? I formed my own opinion. Do I feel that these two men got a kickback? Now, with their referral link and they really believed in it. I don't think they had anything to do with that. I think they're worried that it will hurt their reputation. I'm still going to listen to these men. I don't think they had anything to do with it. I feel the people that were really behind the scenes, that they said they were playing with numbers. I listened to many videos today, and there is information getting out there now about Linqto and how they were overcharging people for shares of companies. It's really deep, but so out of my league. I just wanted to own a little piece of Ripple, and I'm grateful I got it, and I have proof, and everything's on paper trail, and it's linked to me, and I'm fine with that. Linqto who? Link to me. I'm not worried at all. I think a lot of shit's going to go down, and they're going to figure it out. What's the worst that can happen? Either they're going to give me back my money. I can't imagine them getting away with that, not paying me, or I'm going to be able to keep my shares. I understand the derivatives and all that, but I don't think that's the case with me. I think I own them, and they're mine, and they're going to cover their ass. So I feel that digital asset investor and digital perspectives, they're not. I think they got caught in the middle, and they're looking shady, and I really feel that I don't think they got anything from that besides their referral links and some advertising and stuff. That's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. Okay, let's talk about next. DealMaker. I learned. So let me show you that again. Regulation A, Regulation CF. It was a choice to buy that, and I was allowed to legally. I have nothing to worry about with this. They didn't do anything wrong. I thought yesterday they did. I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to own those shares. Regulation CF and Regulation A+. Non-accredited investors can participate in offerings under Regulation Crowdfunding and Regulation A+, which come with specific protections and reporting requirements to safeguard their investments. Rule 506B and C, companies that comply with Rule 506B and C of Regulation D do not have do not have to register the offering of securities with the SEC. I remember reading that when I had no idea what the hell I was doing. But they must file a Form D electronically with the SEC after they first sell their securities. I want it. I'm not changing that. Like I said yesterday, paid in full. Paid in full. The struggle is over. I struggled to get those. I wanted those. I understand what I invested in. I feel in the next, I say, probably 2 to 3 years, we're going to see flippies and those it's like a big enclosed fry station in all the fast food restaurants across the United States of America. I really do. I see the change happening. They have to. Why would you, with technology and AI and robotics, why would you continue to let people fry late shit? Okay, fry late food. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little wise, using some bad curse words, but hey, it's a very emotional. You know, a lot of highs and lows, just like crypto, highs and lows. I feel it's going to be in all these places. What are you going to tell me? They're not going to use that? They have NVIDIA is included in that. AWS. I mean, it's deep. I don't want to lose those. The pain is over. Leave it. That's for my future. I did it. I did what many would not do out of fear. Someone like me. So I did learn that, and I remember reading that, but now I'm not so nervous, and I understand I'm allowed to invest in that. It's okay. Didn't do anything wrong. When it comes to Linqto, I feel they're going to fix it. And I'll let you know when they finally respond to me. I think it's going to take a little while because they say, please don't continue to send emails. It blocks everything up. I totally get it. As long as it's in my account the way it is, and it shows that Linqto is those Ripple shares are linked to me, I get it. That's a really clever branding. Linked to me. Linked to me. They're going to fix it. Hey, Linqto, I'm up for hire. I support them. I think that I believe it wasn't created to be all shady and nasty and dishonest. I feel there were just some greedy MFs in there, and now they're going to get rid of them, and they should pay the price for being dirtbags. That's how I feel. So we'll see what the future brings. Thanks for listening. I feel so much better today. What some digging deep research, contemplating, really replaying everything that you went through. I went through some hard times alone. I took chances. I have no regrets. The more I understand, I have less regrets. I have no regrets about this. I feel my future is very bright. Financially, I'm going to live comfortably. So until the next video clip, have a good one, and that's it. See you later.